Hey jet setters, welcome to another video from Tunisia. Today I'm heading into Sousse and I'm going to visit the Archaeological Museum for a quick show around there to see what artefacts they've got and see what else Sousse has to offer. So you're definitely not going to want to miss this video, stay tuned. So first things first, I'm going to get a shared taxi into Sousse town. So it's just a matter of waiting for one on the street, there's one coming now, and hailing it down. So I'll see if this one will stop. Yes, he's stopping for me. Is the room here? Sousse, yeah? Sorry. It's the most efficient public transport system I've ever seen in the world. I don't know why, the traffic was extremely slow moving, so I just asked the man if I could get out there. I said, Monsieur, ici s'il vous plaît, and he said I could get out. So just a small walk now to the Archaeological Museum. Do you know what surprisingly happened in that taxi today? I noticed that when the locals get into the taxi, the shared taxis, they give the money to the driver. They first of all sit down, and then a moment later they pass the money to the driver. If you're sat at the back, you can pass the money forward, just say pardon to the next person, give them the money, and then they pass it forward to the driver. So I did that today. I passed him a 10 dinar note, which they normally charge, and he actually charged me the normal local price. I couldn't believe it. He started fumbling with his change, counting out change, and I thought, how much change is he going to give me? And he gave me over 7 dinar change. So today it cost me less than 3 dinar for a journey that they normally charge 10 dinar to tourists. So the key is to behave like a local. So that's going to save you a lot of money. 3 dinar is only 75 pence, as opposed to £2.50 as the tourist rate. So I hope that helps you to save some money. If it does, please give the video a like down below, and while you're down there, please subscribe, hit that notification bell to make sure you never miss another episode. So on to the museum. There you can see the Medina wall. Check out my other videos in this playlist for my walk around the Medina. I've walked there a couple of times so far if you look for my Sousse Medina videos. Very interesting place beyond those walls. And the museum is just up this street here. Hello. There's quite a lot of traffic today. I wonder if it's because it's nearing the end of Ramadan. I'm not quite sure, but this is a better way to walk, a little bit off the main road. There is this nice walkway here with trees at the side of the Medina wall. Some benches in the shaded area. If you're visiting in the summer, it'd be a nice place to sit and cool down. I'm quite excited about this trip to this museum. It looks like they've got some very interesting artefacts from what I've seen on the reviews. So it's just going to be up here, not far now. I was literally just outside. Here it is, the Musée Archéologique de Sousse, Musée Archéologique de Sousse, en français. It's got a nice entrance. I'm not expecting it to cost a lot. Looks like 10 dinar. I'm not sure what the second price is for. Strange how they have two prices at these places. Not absolutely sure why. I'm sure they'll charge me the higher price. Maybe the other price is for children. I've been through security. I've got my ticket here. It is 10 dinars. I think it's 5 dinars for the children. So next, into the museum here. Very nice archway here. Oh, and look inside. I can smell citronella. I can hear cats meowing. So the old wall here of the Medina. Toilet's over there. I'll be using that before I leave. It is often a bit difficult to find a toilet, which could be a problem, especially for women. So, well, only because men can find a spot usually. But let's have a look around the outside here. Oh, there's a map here. So, where am I? Here's the main entrance there. So, that's the inside part. I think there's a small outside part to look at. Oh, and it looks like there's a tower to go up. So, first of all, let's look around the outside. It's nicely maintained. Got a good gardener here. You can see the turrets. Oh, there's the tower over there. Wonder if we can climb up the tower. I'll have a look. And look at that window. And the steps leading up there. Don't know how you get on the actual ramparts. Presumably that's possible. Oh look, there's steps here. So let's have a look up there first of all. I do burn a few calories for you guys, but to be honest, I'm eating like a king with the all-inclusive. Massive breakfast. Sometimes I don't get back for lunch, but then big dinner in the evening, and the food has been fantastic and delicieux. Nice view already. I don't know what that cable's for, but going under there. And here I am, high up. I don't know if I'm off limits here. So let's try and explore the rest, but look at that view over there. Stunning view. And it is a nice cool day today, which is kind of nice. Some steps going down there, they look quite modern. Big door that would have gone to the outside. Look at these beautiful palms. Going towards this tower. Don't see any way to get up it so far. It may not be possible. It's very tall. You know what, I don't think it's going to be possible to get to the top of that. So next, oh look at that, some symbols there. Next, I shall be heading to the inside. It's the view from the other side. And let's see what exhibits they've got inside. After a quick look out here, very nice view again. If you've seen the Indiana Jones movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, you'll know that it's filmed here in Tunisia. You recognise all of the types of buildings. If not, have a look at that movie and you'll see all of it's filmed in Tunisia, not Egypt, not Cairo. A lot of it in Kairouan. Strangely, sounds like Cairo. We're going down here into the main museum next. It looks like a big place. So without further ado, let's head inside. Unfortunately, the heads knocked off those statues as usual. Oh, look at this mosaic. That looks like it's been very well restored around the edge. I wonder who that is there. It's a man surrounded by fish. I wonder if you guessed it correct. It's the head of Oceanus, the god of water and the sea, from middle of the 2nd century AD. Some more fantastic mosaics here. This one is a Cupid playing the flute while riding a dolphin. And here we have a naked fisherman in a boat. This one dates to the mid-3rd century from Sousse. Oh, this one is stunning. This is Neptune, the god of the sea. He's with his chariot being drawn by 2 hippocamps, and he's holding that 3-pronged trident in his hand. All of these are from Sousse. Which is why you see a lot of boats depicted. In this one, this is the goddess Venus twisting her hair with cupids holding a mirror towards her. And that one, I'm guessing, is Neptune. Again, let's check. It doesn't say, but I think that will be Neptune. So a lot of these have fish in them, all sorts of fish there. See how they're all depicted so accurately, all the different species of fish. These are much more detailed than the ones that I saw in Cyprus. If you check out my Paphos video, these are much better preserved. Well, and look at this. Dionysus is being pulled by tigers on a chariot. That's a nice pattern. This is the head of the rustic spirit. The genie rustique with the nose chopped off. Why do you think they chop off the noses? Let me know in the comments if you have any theories about that. These are apparently busts of the winds. And a geometric composition here with 9 squares adorned with a pattern of zinnia. These are welcome gifts for guests, such as pigeons, partridges, cucumbers, figs, pomegranates, and a big cedrat. Wonder if you can spot that. Looks like a huge rug, doesn't it? But made as a mosaic. Same here. And we're still using these patterns today. You might especially recognise the border that we might use today on things like certificates. See that kind of interwoven border? They've done an excellent job of restoring these pieces. Here we have Dionysus. A bit of a rude one there, though. Now here we have some biblical carvings into the wood. We have faces of Christ, biblical scenes, rosettes, and heraldic animals. So in particular, this one here is meant to represent a face of Christ, and this one, and even this one. I wonder how accurate that might have been. Very intriguing. Now this might be one of the most famous pieces here. It is the Becalta baptismal font. This comes from the Byzantine era, in the 6th century. So let's have a look all around this one. It is not a jacuzzi, it is a font where they performed baptisms. See how nicely decorated it is. Extremely ornate. You got the cross there in the middle. So a Christian piece. Extremely well preserved. This mosaic has a Greek inscription on it. So that is proof that the Greeks were here. And that might be where the white and blue buildings come from. Whereas a lot of people thought that the white and blue buildings originated in Tunisia, it could be from the Greek past. Here we have Medusa in the centre. Oh, apologies, this is Gorgon, perhaps different, but looks just like Medusa. And here's a peacock fanning its tail with tendrils in the 2 corners. Four very similar ones there. Must have been part of a set. Each one slightly different. The quality of these is absolutely stunning. You can see, although pieces are missing, they've pieced them all together like a jigsaw puzzle so that you can see kind of what the whole thing would look like. I'm so relieved that they do allow photography here, otherwise it would have been a bit disappointing. So I'm glad I can show you the whole thing. So here we have an Amor figurine from the 2nd to 3rd century. They don't know where this one came from. A figurine of a black child with dove here. Black marble. From the reign of Emperor Hadrian, 117 to 138 AD. Oh, can you guess what this is? I don't know if you guessed this. This is a panther clinging onto the right leg of a hunter, probably biting its thigh. This dates back to the 2nd to 3rd century from El Gem, which the Romans called Thysdrus. Here's a figurine of a seated Amor on a rock. Again, unfortunately, with the head chopped off. Another partial mosaic here, all carefully put back together so you can kind of guess what it might have looked like whole. This one depicts fight scenes between humans and animals from the 3rd century. More animal fights. This one's from a Roman monument from the 3rd century. Here they've added a little bit so you can understand better what that mosaic is. Very nicely done. They've done a fantastic job, actually. I thought Cyprus was good, but these are very good. Excellent. Wow, look at the quality of these sculptures. Even though the faces are damaged, they are extremely well preserved and intact still. That one up there looks like, is it Julius Caesar? Let's check. No, it's Emperor Priapus. You can walk all the way around the back of them. Fantastic quality. Now the nose there is almost intact. Not a lot chopped off. This is the head of Dioscuri in white marble from the Saveni period, 193 to 235 AD. The comedy scene here, theatrical scene, wow, that is incredibly well preserved. That is also from the 3rd century, from a Roman house in Sousse. In the middle there's some really large ones. These are more like the ones that we saw in Cyprus. A little bit faded, but very large. It's incredible the amount of decoration that went into these Roman houses. There's one with a black dog. Well, it's actually a panther. Or is that the panther at the top? Yes, this is the panther, the wild boar, and a lion. The likeness of these animals is really good. That's a greyhound there. And this one, can you guess what animal that is? You can tell by the horns there. That one is a bull. They used small little pieces of stone to make the different shapes. Well, I thought this museum would be good, but it's actually exceeded my expectations already. Here we have a statue of Goddess Venus, accompanied by love. So this little one here is love, from the 2nd century, from Sidi Bou Ali. A lot of detail on this one here. This is the head and torso of Saturn, the Roman god of sowing and grain. And a statue of Apollo here. This one depicts Ganymede being carried off by Zeus in the form of an eagle, from mid-2nd century. Very detailed one here. Winged victory bearing a palm branch, announcing the victory of Athena, the warrior goddess, over Poseidon, the god of the sea, in their struggle for the possession of Attica. At the top, there's a magic inscription to prevent envy. This comes from near Karawan in the second half of the 4th century. So the magical inscription here. That should prevent envy. So no envious comments, please, on this video. And in this room, there's a selection of items from the Punic period. Many, many items here. Obviously, if you're interested, definitely check these out at your own leisure. I'm just giving you a quick tour around, just to show you what there is here. It's an interesting item. A black glazed lamp from the Greek period. What's that one? Another lamp. This is something called a guttus. Not sure what they use that one for. Another interesting one here, a clay boat, so just an ornament there. That's a nice one. Another lamp. Many, many lamps. Imagine digging one of these up in your back garden. not only did they make useful items, they also made decorative items as well. Some more useful items, various kind of bowls and African pottery. So these would have been used as religious artefacts for the different Roman gods. Here's an interesting symbol. Anybody know what this one means? It's Greek letters that mean Christ, chi and rho, with so-called apocalyptic letters, alpha and omega, symbolising the presence of Christ and at the beginning till the end of time, or beginning and end of time. More interesting symbols here, look. Hercule et Anti. And here we have a statue of a draped woman from the second half of the 3rd century in Sousse, from Sousse rather. Check out the detail of the flowing dress, all made out of stone. This one's a particularly good one. This is Priapus, the Greek-Roman god of fertility and virility. See the big balls there, made of yellow limestone. And a person in a toga from the 2nd century, of unknown origin. I think I have pretty much covered this wonderful museum. The sky's gone a bit dark over there. So, next I'm going to have a little walk around Sousse. There's a few more spots that I'd like to visit, so check out my next video. I do hope that you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please make sure you have clicked that like button. It only takes a second, but it's a great help to me. I do love making these videos, but I need to reach more subscribers to be able to get monetized and make more videos like this for you guys. So I really appreciate it if you can click like, share it out if you can, and comment with what you liked best in this video. Thanks for watching. Hello. Couple of museum kitties. Hello. Which way out? Going to take me out.